I'm a little late, as you can see. It looks messed up.
No, I got it. I got it.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's gonna be better when I go on my computer.
Oh no, I can hear you just fine. It's mine. I couldn't see.
Okay.
You guys get some rare footage of the lone pack.
The bad pack, the rush pack.
Hey man, got a pack under
You get some
pressure.
red footage. What?
Got a pack under pressure, my dude. What is that, Bermuda mint? Do you pack in anything aside from an alien? I don't even know if you can hear me, guys. Feels bad, man.
Please don't bother.
Yeah,
No.
He can't hear a thing I'm saying. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're doing something a little different. As soon as Alex has finished packing his bowl, oh god, the spooky view. After he finished packing his bowl, we're going to be taking a look at the vendors. We're going to be talking about vendors, what's different between them, what are some of the pros and cons between them. Which reminds me, I need to change that on the actual screen so you guys can see that.
That bowl. This pack.
That's good.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Say hi to everyone.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Looking cute. Alright, there we go. Discuss listeners.
Alright. It's a good thing we have that 10 minutes to do nothing, right?
Yeah. Solid housekeeping. He's almost there, guys. Don't worry.
We almost got it. Okay. Last thing. I just want to clean this counter.
You what?
I got some Listerine on the counter.
Who needs it?
And I wanted to clean it off.
Glycerin's overrated.
It's okay. I'm only 3 minutes late.
4.
Alright, we're good.
Good. That's good. Swap to the good camera. Eventually.
I'm here.
Hold on,
And let me throw on these headphones.
That's what I had for dinner, guys.
Oh, smash in the background. Goodbye.
It's fine. It's ambiance, right?
Where's my hose?
Don't use a hose. Just like straight it. Just like go straight to the base and just mainline that shit.
I'm testing out this Shisha Box hose, fam.
Oh yeah. I don't really like it for smoking solo. I need to actually do a review on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna take pictures tonight, I think.
Picture review. Resident Sleeper.
Oh my god. Oh, I tried to purge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really conducive for solo smoking.
Alrighty.
You post in Discord.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
Shout out to the two of you who've stuck with us through these tough times. Shit. There we go. So how are the two of you doing today? Got one on YouTube, one on Twitch.
You're both equally important.
That's not true. You're both more important than everyone else that shows up for the rest of the stream.
That's not here.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, now we got 3 on. Oh, went from 3 to 1. Guess we're terrible.
From 3 to 1?
Yeah. It like
Damn.
popped up to 3 for a second. I got excited. Now we're down to 0. Oh boy.
Goodbye, guys.
So I am smoking on my Zara Z70. Smoking some BDH. It's actually the BDH that you traded me a while ago.
Do you like it? I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's alright. It's not my favorite flavor, but it's solid flavor. This is like the weirdest cut of trifecta that I've ever had, though. It's like, I found a stem. I don't think I've ever found a stem in my trifecta.
Yeah. I had 2. They were both like a little bit different. I don't know which one you gave me.
What, the BDH?
Oh yeah, I had 2 of them.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Tastes fine to me.
One I thought tasted weird, and he sent me a new one.
You probably sent me a weird one.
Or it's just weird.
What are you smoking?
Bermuda Mint by Azure.
Smoking the same setup as always, just with a new hose.
With this hose. Yeah. I was using my Starbuzz, but
I was actually using my Starbucks yesterday, dude. I lost the purge ball in my Regal.
So you're gonna have to get another one.
Another Regal or purge ball?
You gotta get another Regal to get the purge ball out and put it in your old Regal.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan. So we're still in housekeeping. If you guys aren't aware, this is just where we kind of chill, talk for a few minutes before we get started. It's where Alex packs his bowl, apparently.
Yep. Oh, look, we have 4 viewers now.
Hell yeah, dude. Welcome.
We gotta get our games up. Get our game up so we can be like AM.
Yeah.
They have a weird time. I'm surprised they get so many viewers.
Yeah, it's what, 8 on a Monday? I actually can't watch it because that's like when I'm getting off of work.
I get off of work at 6:30. Then right when I get home, I watch some of it.
We need to have them on at some point. Do a AMWA podcast. That'd be fun. I like those guys. They're cool.
Owama.
Owama, yeah. You been doing anything fun lately?
I'm going to Puerto Rico in a few days.
When you
yeah.
For Thanksgiving?
For Thanksgiving, yeah, with my girlfriend and her mom and brother.
Very cool, very cool. I don't know if I'm going down to Charlotte or not. We'll see. We'll find out eventually. If I'm there on Thursday, you'll know.
Is it me, or is this thing like a little, like the hose is like not as wide as like the default one?
Yeah, it felt a little restricted when I smoked it. It was kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. I smoked it on my V2, but then I overfilled the fuck out of my water. So I was like, I can't tell if I'm dumb or if the hose is restricted.
It's both.
I've been playing that new Pokemon game, getting those hours in, get my Charizard, you know.
Oh, you picked it up?
Yeah. I have.
You got any shinies?
No shinies. I don't do shiny farming. That's way too much work.
What is it, 1 in 450 or something?
No. The original,
I thought it was 1 in 450. That's what my roommate told me.
Original rate was like 1 in 5,240 or something like that. I think that might have been a newer rate too. What's up, Schnick?
Schnick.
Hisnick? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Hisnick.
Hisnick? Yeah. Alright.
I'm going to call you Hisnick.
Hisnick it is. Alright, well, we are into the main part of the show. Today we're just going to be talking about the different vendors, what's good about it, what's bad. With all that stuff around Hookah Heroes lately, we just felt like it was a good time to just do a basic overview of all of the different vendors that are out there, so you guys know what's good about them, what's bad, what we like, what we don't like, what kind of cool stuff they carry, what kind of cool stuff they might not have, just so you can make a more informed purchase decision when it comes time to buy. So
see which vendor is better for which products.
Yes, because most of the big vendors are good for different things. I don't think there's one that's good for everything, personally, but that's just a personal opinion. I disagree with that, but we'll get to that.
Yeah,
so
they're pretty good.
Let's start with Hookah Shisha, probably the biggest still, I would assume.
Yeah, probably the biggest. They've been around for 20 years.
Yeah, something stupid like that. It's like actually insane. So the cool thing about Hookah Shisha is they actually started. Uh, they're run by a guy named Sami Roman, Romman. You spell Roman backwards, you get Namor. Hence the Namor, who is one of the most popular hoses of all time. Um, and that's also where you see the pipes that they have, like the Namor pipes and stuff like that. But Hookah Shisha's been around for a long time, and they've made quite a name for themselves with their just how popular they are and how well they do everything. I mean, how many times have you heard of a bad experience from Hookah Shisha?
Never, because if you have a problem, which I've had one before, they just fixed it for you. Oh, by the way, Gabby said my volume's a tiny bit too high.
Too high? I can fix that. Which one is too fuck? Say something.
Hello?
Say something again.
Hello? I talked louder that time, though.
One more time.
Hello?
Go one more time.
You're a liar.
Alright, I think we're good. Did I mute myself? I might have just muted myself. Did I mute myself? Yes, I did mute myself. Alright, we're good.
Anyways, so yeah, we're talking about Hookah Shisha and what they do well. We want to talk about. So basically, the main points we're going to be talking about is their pricing, shipping, customer service, etc. Price or product, like what they have in stock.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You want to lead us with this one?
Yeah. So should I just? Do you think I should just open up the site and go through it?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
We'll do one and then one.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I purchased from all the major ones.
Yeah, I purchased from them all at some point. One sec. Let's get some window capture. Blah 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 blah. Oh god, not the lock screen. What the fuck? We're running scuff stream right now. Solid black.
Nice.
Yes.
This is why we're not AM Hookah.
Alright, hold on. We're almost there. Please excuse scuff stream.
I took this time to grab a LaCroix.
It's fine, we live in.
What is up with the stream, bro?
I don't actually know. So
it's like, literally half.
Hold on. Let me just. Okay. Alright. Never mind. We're not doing that. One sec. Hold up.
There goes all our viewers.
Nah. Alright, your face is just going to be covered while I do this.
No, we're good. Oh,
yeah, I brought it back.
Oh, you just wanted to put the website up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
just cover me.
Yeah, I'll just cover you. Fuck.
Look at me. I'm Google. Oh.
Alright. Hookah Shisha. Apparently running a sale on Alchemist. I didn't know people still bought Alchemist, but you know.
That's why they're having a sale on it, so they can get rid of it.
Yeah. So if you look at their coverage, they carry basically everything. Like there's not much they don't carry. Starbuzz of every variety. Alfacher, Social Smoke, Famari, Haze, Tangiers, Fantasia. Get that out of there, but whatever. Nakla, Trifecta, Pure, even their own Roman Shisha, which I've heard is pretty good actually. They carry New, Alwaha, Azure. I think they have Azure Dark on here as well. Let me look.
The majority of the things that you'd be interested in purchasing.
Yeah, like there are very few things on here that I would like. There are very few things that are missing from here that I would ever want. Like they even have things I've never heard of, like Tonic, Alamir, which I've heard of that, but X Extra, fucking Zomo, Hookah Fina. Do people still smoke Hookah Fina? I don't know. I'm getting off track. Yeah, as far as shisha tobacco goes, they've got basically everything you could ever want. As far as Kohl's, basically the same. I mean, there's very little that I don't think there's anything on here that they're missing.
In terms of American brands, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We're talking about American brands specifically, so keep in mind that none of these websites will have anything like super foreign for the most part. We can go look at their hookahs. This is where things get a little different. They've got KMs, Shikas, Regals, Wukas, Starbuzz, Hookahs, Sahara Smokes, Namors, which, if you're not familiar, I'll pull one up to show you. Namors are basically just KMs.
Like, I have a review on one.
Yes, they're like Hookah Shisha's brand of KMs.
Yeah.
Got Pharaoh's hookahs, B2 hookahs, Maya's, wide variety of glass hookahs, including Zara's, and all kinds of fun stuff. So they've got basically all the stuff you could want. I just brought you back. They've got basically all the stuff you could want. And one of the other cool things, I'm going to put the back over your face again, is they've got a little chat bubble. You can just chat with them at any time. Because you can chat with them, it's just like, I don't think there's any other site that has like a direct chat line yet.
There's one.
Which site is it?
Who makes Apple on top? Or who owns it?
Apple on top? Oh fuck! What's the name of it? It's Hookah, the same company.
The same company.
The Hookah.
The Hookah, yeah.
God, I always forget they exist.
Anyway, yeah. So they have the chat, and you can talk to them at any time. I've used it before when I've had problems with orders. It's much easier than doing an email because it's live.
Yeah, it's absurdly, and it's fast, responsive. And they're always super nice about stuff. Like I've never had a negative interaction with anyone on the site, you know.
Yeah, I've even told the guy that that I was the reviewer from Reddit, and he was like, "Oh, I watch your stuff. What's up?" We talked about anime.
Word. But yeah, so I think Hookah Shisha is one of like the reason it's been my go-to for forever is just like they've got everything. They've got a decent ship time, which is something we're going to talk about with everyone. Is their shipping time? They ship if you do their basic shipping, they ship and it ships like the next day or that day, depending on when you order it. You'll get it within 5 days, at least in my case. They have other shipping options, but they can be, more expensive. But I think every vendor has that too.
Yeah, they're an overall solid site. The only thing that I think there's only real problem is that it's not really a problem. It's slightly more expensive, but you're paying for customer service, really.
What do you mean it's more expensive? I've never experienced that.
I feel like the shisha is just like $1 more here, $1 more there.
Well, we can compare that later, but for now, I will take your word for it. Yeah, Hookah Shisha has been my go-to just because of the customer service, how reliable they are, and I've never had anything mess up with any of their orders. Like, I could count on one hand the amount of customer complaints I have ever seen from Hookah Shisha, and they're usually rectified, like, instantaneously the next day. So, I think they do a very good job with brand reputation, for one, they basically do everything well, so they don't have to worry about it. And they carry everything you could want, so there's no real complaints there. So Hookah Shisha has just been my go-to for so long because of that. Yeah, it's Hookah Shisha in a nutshell. Do you want to go on to the next one?
Might as well do 5-star.
You can, if you screen share, it'll pop up where you're at.
Oh, true. On my way.
All right, 5-star is another one of the big three, as I call them. Oh God. There it is.
Good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. So it looks like they have a little sale going on right now. We'll ignore that for now. And I was born in 1900.
So one of my problems that I've always had with 5-star is their actual site and the way it's laid out. So if you look at his screen, like when he first pulled it up, they've got an ad first of all, and then you've got another window which you have to verify your age. Which the age verification I get, but having an ad right on top of that is not very conducive, in my opinion.
It's a little wonky,
yeah,
to say the least. But first off, let's look at their hookahs. I'm not going to name them all because there's so many.
There's
they have a lot of.
They have every hookah that's available in the U.S. basically, and then some. Like if you look, they've got things like Naras. They're the only ones that have Naras left, I think. But then they've got the B2. They've got Alpha hookahs from Russia. Aeon hookahs, I think, are also from Russia. And look, another pop-up. How fun!
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Anyway. They have a wide variety of hookahs, glass hookahs.
Yeah.
Their shisha, they have basically everything.
I think it's another thing.
5-star has everything.
Yeah, it's another thing though. They have everything and then some. Like they always, that's always been the biggest draw with 5-star is their inventory and just how much they have. They have literally everything you could want and then so much stuff you don't need.
Yeah, basically. Even when you go into their accessories, like if you looked at like the bowls, they have. Oh, yeah, let's go load. They have 8 pages of. They have 178 different bowls.
If you could name 178, and it's also not like they're cheesing it to make it look like they have a lot. Like those are actually just 178 different bowls. Like
yeah, like bowls.
Like they're not fucking around. They actually have 178 different kinds of bowls.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy when it comes to their stock. It's really high. Coals, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look how many coals they have.
I didn't.
So yeah.
When would you even know that there are that many goals? Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I do think it's when you tell a newer smoker to check out a site, I have a problem sending them to 5 star because it's like they're going to be overwhelmed with how many options there are. And if you look at like, I don't know, say Coco Jambras for instance, click on Coco Jambras for me.
Where are they at? Oh.
Yeah, they just look like coals. Like no one would know that those are lesser coals than compared to something like titaniums or prestige coals, you know. But they're there, so I have a hard time sending new smokers to the site just because of how many options they have, and not all of their options are good. But it is what it is. I think the variety is nice for some people.
So anyways, just like Hookah Shisha, basically in most of the websites you're going to see that there's free shipping over $100, and you can use that coupon. And basically every other website will also have a 15% off code.
Yes. Go back to go to the homepage. I think one of the other great things that they do is click on the arrows, make it go to the deal or whatever they have going on right now. Keep going. Right up, go back. One more. If you see, they run all these deals. Like they're constantly running new deals with your order. So if you like storing some free stuff, it's always a good option to check 5 star because they always have something crazy going on. At least in my experience.
Yeah. So I would choose 5 star if you're looking for a lot of variety, as long as you're experienced in the hookah industry. And I've never really experienced any issues with shipping.
And
I know people have in the past.
That's where we differ. So I actually used to order from 5 star a lot, and then I completely stopped for like a year and a half or two because like I placed like 5 orders in like 2 months. Every single one of them had something wrong. And granted, this is 2 years ago, but I'm not the only one to see this. Like they've always had issues with like something being messed up and getting.
But they've never had problems with fixing it.
I would disagree with that. You haven't. That's fair. But I always see people posting like like sending them an email is so hard. You basically have to call, and even when they call, it doesn't always.
I always just call.
Yeah, calling is the best way to get any issues fixed. Because, like I said, I have had more issues with this site than any other site that I've had to this point.
Well, a lot of people would disagree now with the new site having a few problems.
Yes, the new site I do think fixed a lot of stuff, but I don't.
I'm talking about a different website.
Oh well, yeah, we'll get to that. But anyway, I think they're a great option if you're looking to buy a lot of different stuff because they really do have everything, and I like their selection. And some of the special things they have, like they have a few special flavors, like Azure Dark has their What Else flavor, which I'm a big fan of. Like that flavor is absolutely insanely good. Courtesy of Mo, actually, from Discord. Thanks for recommending that. Yeah. They've got, you can see they've even got a whole package deal thing. They have everything in stock.
They have a lot of package deals, actually. Oh, actually, they only have 2 right now, but they usually have more package deals.
Yeah, but that Regal Prince deal is actually hella solid.
Not bad. That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
That's with a boho. Come with a tray too. Goddamn. Yeah. But anyway, there have been a lot of customer complaints over the years about 5 star, so it's something that I always want people to be aware that there have been issues. Not that they'll have an issue necessarily, just that there have been.
Another good thing that I think that they do is they're very active in the community, along with Hookah Shisha as well.
Yes.
Both of them. Super active.
You always see Alex from 5 star posting on all of the hookah groups on Facebook. He's not very good at Reddit, but he's good at everything else. Yeah, they've got, I mean, the TLDR of 5 stars, a lot of selections, had some problems in the past, but I think I do think their new website fixed a lot of them.
Anyway, how do I turn this off?
There you go. Looking fresh. All right, so let's go on to Hookah John. Let me just Hookah John. I've been on Hookah John in a hot minute. All right, go over here. There, you're covered up again. You're just apparently not going to be on stream at all today. So Hookah John is another one of the big 3. Big 3 I always consider Hookah Shisha, 5 star, and Hookah John. What are your thoughts on Hookah John?
Hookah John has a fair amount of products. I feel like the main focus of the website is to purchase his products, but there's a lot of his products that are good.
Yeah.
And he also has some international stuff too, which I think is cool.
Yeah, so if you look on his site, like you'll see he's got things like he's always doing deals with his stuff. Like to be fair, he makes it, so he should have deals on it. It makes sense.
Number solid.
Yeah, and he makes most stuff he makes. They're pretty solid. I haven't tried the toes, but everything I've heard of so far has been pretty good. I mean, I love his bowls to death. They're some of my favorite bowls. It's what Alex uses on a literal daily basis. It's what I use basically on a daily basis too. If you look through his selection of shisha, he doesn't have the largest selection of shisha, but he does have a lot of the basics, like even Offsol, like Alchemist, Al-Fakma, Al-Fakir, Azure. I didn't know he had Azure actually. Fumari still has HQ, Pure.
Pretty sure there's a good sale going on right now, actually.
Yeah.
If you can find that.
Which
it's a really good sale.
Yeah, for his Black Friday stuff. I'll pull it up. Trifecta, Ugly, Tangiers. I mean, he's got all the basic shisha brands that you'd want, even things like Sir Bentley that not everyone has yet. If you go to his Coles, he's obviously not going to have a ton of Coles, but the Coles he do have are solid. I mean, he's got his own Coles. I think he even had Prestige at one point. He's got Cocoa Earth, which is pretty kind of crazy. He actually has Cocoa Earth. That's his main competition. Coco Brico, who helped him make his Coles in the beginning, I believe. Yeah, he used to have Prestige, doesn't have it anymore. Yeah. Let's see. If we go to his bowls are like his accessories and stuff is where it's going to be a little different because he makes his bowls. Like he makes the Unico, the ADV, the Titritis.
Yeah, so many bowls.
Yeah. The only the few things he doesn't have are like Tangier's Medium, Samsara's Vitria 2, some Sheikah bowls, some random nonsense bowls that no one really buys. I'm actually surprised he has Alpaca bowls, because I really did not expect that. Because Alpaca is his main competition, but obviously the main thing he's going to be trying to sell is his bowls, which is fine. Like I said, they're good bowls, but yeah, just be aware of that when you're looking at his site. His hookah selection is kind of interesting, actually. Where the fuck did hookahs go? There you are. So I think his hookah selection has definitely improved over the time I've been smoking. He's got these some of the crazy stuff, like these work-bound hookahs. These things are pretty nutty, I think. It'll pop up. Like these. He's been bringing a lot of new stuff to the table, and it's been pretty interesting to see. Like even like these MIG. He was the first one to bring MIGs to the U.S., and he keeps them in stock. Like this is one of his big sellers now, I believe. His MIGs are solid. He's got Prometheus, Regal, Starbuzz. So his hookah selection isn't the biggest, but the ones he carries are very solid, like Union hookahs. And he's been doing a good job lately of bringing in a lot of Russian pipes too. What am I missing here?
Shipping time is good. From what I had experiences with shipping from him,
yeah.
I've always gotten my stuff within a week. I think the majority of major carriers are gonna get your product within a week.
Yeah, and here's the sale he's having right now. Black Friday stuff. Just got a ton of crazy stuff on sale for pretty cheap.
The prices are pretty good on some of that stuff.
Yeah. Regal Prince only $189, solid $10 discount. Sheikah Greyjoy $209.
The Shisha is where I saw the best price discounts, along with some of his bowls. And look, Sir Bentley's pretty cheap too. Like I think it's $9 or $10.
I'm scrolling. Even the work bounds are on sales. Dude, I want those tongs. Those work bound tongs look lit. Yes, there's a shisha. Yeah, so some of the shishas on sale. But yeah, Hookah John's just another one of the good sites. I mean, he does everything pretty well. I think his selection could be bettered with some of his stuff, but again, he carries most of the big stuff you'd want, and I think that's one of his big draws. And he has decent customer service. I've never heard any customer service issues from him. Have you?
No, I wouldn't call it a customer service issue, but the one time I ordered from him, he sent me the wrong base, which I ended up liking anyways.
Yeah.
But just to avoid all of the return costs and shipping out the new one and waiting, he gave me like 3 kilo box of coals, and I was happy with it because I, 1, needed coals, and 2, needed to keep that base. So
that's fair. All right, I gotta throw another coal on. So you talk for a minute.
So yeah, basically what we've gone over so far is Hookah John, Hookah Shisha, and 5 Star. Those are the biggest 3. there are some other ones that we're going to be talking about. I want to talk about South Smoke next. They've also been around for a very long time. Probably their biggest issue is that their website is extremely outdated.
Yeah.
And they've done a great job of increasing the amount of shisha brands that they carry. I think they carry some decent coals as well. I'm gonna pull that up.
All right. Yeah, South Smoke's they're like they've been around for a while, but not everyone knows about them because they don't like advertise themselves at all. It's kind of weird. How often do you hear of a company that's never selling anything? But holy shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's sight.
Their website's pretty bad, but it's not the worst. It could definitely use a lot of it. So basically, we'll first start off with the hookahs. They don't sell very many at all, as you can see. They sell Starbucks M's, their own brand Vapor.
Oh, is that their brand?
No.
I didn't know Vapor.
I believe it is, yeah.
Interesting.
And KM's.
Yeah.
I think their biggest sales point for hookahs is KM's. And I feel like they have the best pricing in terms of cams across all the websites. Like, you can get a Bosch here for like 80, and I'm pretty sure everywhere else would be like 130, 140. They have some of the specialty ones, and they're more expensive.
It's also worth noting that they're the importers for a lot of brands. Like, they're the exclusive haze importer right now. So a lot of the things they do are they do large scale stuff where they're selling to other brands, other companies. They didn't really focus on their retail sales until very recently. They've more traditionally been a wholesale company.
Yeah, I think that the variety of cams, if that's what you're looking for, especially if you're newer and you want a cam, this is the place I recommend people to go to always.
Yeah, so that's unfortunately that's about all they've got as far as hookahs go. Though is like they've got KMs and a few Mayas basically.
So onto the charcoal. So they have Coconaras, Messiahs, so Fumar coals, haze coals, charcoal flare. They have actually not a bad selection. Better than I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have Cocoa Earth.
They've got a lot of the big stuff, but none of the like more niche stuff. Like I don't think they have Prestige, do they?
No, they don't have Prestige, Superior.
A lot of the newer brands they're not going to have.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, they still have Exotica coals? I used to love Exotica coals.
Yeah, those solid triggers.
So on to the Shisha, which is where I think they've expanded their market a lot. Do I have to go here? Yeah, see, their website's not very good.
No, not at all.
Alright. So, they have Alfaca, and it's actually a pretty good price. $3 for 50 grand. Not bad. Alright, so they got Nakla, Fokker, they have Awaha. Hold up. Azure. Oh, I'm surprised they have this at all. They don't have. It doesn't seem like they have 250 grand, but better than nothing.
Yeah. Surprised they have that.
Haze. Like they've improved it a decent bit. Messiah, Tangiers, which a lot of this stuff they didn't have before. Ugly, Zomo, and look, $3. That's not bad.
Yeah, so they've got decent pricing. You just have to deal with the website. And
yeah, the website's not that great. Their support is really good, actually.
Okay, I've literally never bought from them. Also, if you're local to Charlotte, they are actually in Charlotte, so you can actually just go and pick it up there.
And currently, they're having a 20% off, up to 20% off the whole entire website. So they don't really tell you what is on sale, but when you go to checkout, it will show you all the discounts you're going to be getting. So yeah.
It's a solid site. It's just not very well known. And I think their biggest problem is just the actual site is kind of, it's very 2010.
No, it's like 2003, bro.
Yeah. But, yeah, they're just not very well known. They definitely, I mean, I've never heard of any customer service issues with them. What's up, Cap? I see you on YouTube. Sorry, I haven't looked at YouTube in like 5 minutes.
I just looked too.
But yeah, so they're just not the most well known, but I mean, there's nothing that's stopping them from being well known, you know?
Yeah, they have the funding, they have the products. Their accessories don't seem to be that bad either.
Like when they had a rep on Reddit for a while, they were just.
He's on the Discord. He was talking a lot at some point.
It was their old one, the girl for a while that was running shit.
Oh, okay. Their bowl selection's not the best, at all.
No.
I'd say if you want specific brands of shisha and cams and stuff like that, then this would be a very good site to go to. But for other stuff where you want like high quality variety, I would stick with the other main three because their bowl selection is, to be quite frank, pretty terrible.
Yeah. What do they have as far as hoses go? I don't think we've looked at hoses from anyone, but I think most of the big brands carry their own stuff. Yeah.
A lot of not that great stuff.
You don't want a King Cobra hose? I'm sorry. What was that?
No, sir. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Yeah. That's the other thing is they have a lot of just Chinese garbage, like those King hoses. They literally have, if you go to Hookahs by brand, they had just an entire just section of Chinese hookahs.
Yeah, the best things they have are cams and Starburst stems.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they have carbide.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just another option. Not something that I would go to personally, but it's there if you ever want it. All right, and with that, I think we're at our final, the one that everyone's been waiting on. We're going to be talking about Hookah Heroes. Here's their site.
Oh no.
Hookah Heroes is currently unavailable. Here, let me make this a little bigger. You guys can see that there is actually nothing. You can't actually shop from Hookah Heroes right now. So the reason we brought this whole topic came to fruition is we were talking about all of the stuff that's been going on with Hookah Heroes, and I'm gonna get rid of this because you guys don't need to see it anymore.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah. So a few weeks ago, they, I think it should be noted first that I used to blog for Hookah Heroes, like from day one, before day one actually, up until.
Make me full screen.
Oh shit! Yeah. From day one up until I think March of this year. So I don't think I'm biased, but you know, I think it should just be said that I was affiliated with them for a while. But yeah, so do you want to give them the rundown of the past few weeks? What a wild ride it's been.
So basically, what started off as was it Black Friday sale? Early Black Friday sale?
Anniversary.
I think that's what it was.
It was anniversary.
What was it? Oh, it's 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So basically, they started off with a 2-year anniversary sale. They had some decent deals. A lot of people made some purchases, and then it went downhill from there. Basically, what happened was orders weren't getting shipped on time, or not at all. It was impossible to contact him.
Because the site was literally down.
His website went down several times. I know he's a one-man kind of business,
Yes.
but that is a huge problem.
It's hard to have a website running when you don't have a running website.
Yeah, and like beforehand, his website was pretty good, and there was some minor problems here and there, along with the issue with the Relix Bowl the email not being sent out to everyone.
Yes. So like basically the problem started a few months ago. Like if you go back to their first year of service, it was totally solid. Had a decent selection, a bunch of good stuff. Not everything, but they had a lot of good stuff, and they had good prices. They had super quick shipping. That was their biggest thing, is they had like 2-day shipping on everything for a while. I don't know if they're still doing that, but if you had like
They're not doing anything.
Yeah, yeah, they're not doing anything. But if you had stuff within a certain size, you get your stuff in 2 or 3 days, and that just by default beat out the competition, because if you can get the same stuff for the same prices just faster, then why wouldn't you do that? And that's why I really liked Hookah Heroes at the beginning. That's why I signed on, because they were like, we're gonna do fast shipping, great customer service, we're gonna have a solid selection. I was like, okay, cool, I can get on with that. And then things started changing. So I'll give you guys a little insight that I don't know if I'm supposed to say it or not, but basically I left in March because Ron was doing this thing where he was not having everything in stock that he was putting on his website. He was putting up things that he could go get that day. Like he's putting up things that he did not have in stock, just completely flat out. They weren't at his location. He could drive an hour to go pick everything up, but the problem with that became that orders weren't getting out on time. And then because orders weren't getting out on time, he was getting so mixed up with all of this, like running back and forth that he was doing, that he straight up could not keep up with the orders because he was literally having to go every day to get stuff that people were buying. And so I just like customer service started going downhill because of that, and it stopped becoming something that I wanted to be affiliated with, and that's why I left when I did leave. And things might have changed since then, but that's how it was when I left, and that's essentially why I left. I don't think I've ever said that. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I don't really care at this point.
So yeah, it was a very promising website, and he's a nice guy. Oh, the worst part is that this website is like temporarily, permanently down because he has some family issue, and basically all the orders that were in place that needed to be filled are not being filled, and he said, I don't know when they will be filled.
Yeah.
Without offering any sort of refunds or anything like that.
And to be
so
fair,
basically,
family always comes first, and I get that, but I thought the customer is always right, and that's just going to show that the customer service isn't what it used to be. And that's a shame because I really had a lot of hope for Hookah Heroes. I wanted them to be the one ring to rule them all, you know? I wanted them to be the brand that did everything right. Had the customer service, had the fast shipping, had the selection. And they've failed on basically every front at this point. Like even if you look in the Facebook group, the Hookah Lounge, where people liked him. I mean, he was fairly well respected there. People were like, "Hey, why is your site down?" And he started getting he was getting ludicrously mad about stuff, and it was just I don't have any words to describe what that was. It was just weird to read that because Ron's not like an angry guy by any means, but he just like went off the rails, and it was kind of embarrassing, honestly.
It's a shame, really.
Yes. But yeah, so Hookah Heroes is a hard pass from us on our recommendations right now.
Yeah, and I'd actually just recently made an order with him, and it went well. But
yeah,
that was a month ago, and this is now.
Yeah, and so now we can't really tell you to go to the site because there's no site to go to.
And even when it's back up, it's kind of hard to bring yourself back from all that negative feedback.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I think he's got the worst reputation of any vendor. Like, 5-Star had a really shit reputation for a while, but it was never...
They somewhat fixed it.
Yeah, they fixed it to a certain extent, but it was never this bad. It was never Alex on Facebook flaming people for getting mad about the site being down and orders not going out. Like, it was something special. And, you know, maybe we're completely wrong about everything, and maybe there's something actually going on with Ron, and hopefully he gets the site back up and everything goes well. And maybe one day we'll have him on to explain himself, and we can just figure out what happened. But as it is right now, that's about where we're at.
Yeah, we don't know anything else, so that is what we do know.
Yes.
That makes me sad.
It does, because like I said, I wanted Hookah Heroes to be the one to rule them all. I want them to kick everyone's ass, but they couldn't, and it is what it is. Can I get a feels bad fan in chat? I
can feel it right now. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, it's just that's why we wait till the end to talk about it. It's literally just makes us feel bad.
Anyways, we're about 5 minutes early, but we can open up the floor to questions, suggestions, etc.
If you guys have any questions about Hookah Heroes and my time there, I'm happy to answer them as well. Or any of my other... I mean, I've talked to every site at some point. The owners had some owners have sent me some stuff to review at some point. So, I like generally I think most sites are like the owners are great. They have a great selection. There are other sites we could have talked about too. Like you could always check out Ultimate Hookah. Neiman's a cool guy. You can check out Texas Hookah. Are there any others?
Other major ones? Oh, rest in peace to Hookah on Mars.
Oh yeah, dude. What happened to Hookah on Mars? They just completely...
I think he had a family problem, and it's basically the same thing as Ron, but I think his website's still up.
Oh, Hookah Junkie. We didn't even talk about Hookah Junkie. I completely forgot. Hookah Junkie.
Oh, well, I've never ordered from them, but they're pretty popular, actually.
Yeah, so Hookah Junkie, I completely forgot about them. I've never ordered from them either, but Matt is the guy who owns them. Very nice guy. I've talked to him a few times. They also have a great selection. The thing is, they buy all their stuff from 5 Star wholesale, so they literally have the same selection as 5 Star, just with a different name. It is a different site. It's ran completely from a different location and everything. I remember someone posting about that once on Reddit. Like, are these the same site just with different names? And no, but they have the same inventory. So to a certain extent, they're not wrong, I guess. But yeah, Hookah Junkie's solid. I've really never heard of any complaints. They've got solid customer service from everything I've seen. Orders go out on time. They keep stuff in stock. They got a very similar, not everything that 5 Star has, but all the important stuff they get from 5 Star.
Yeah, it's basically like if you want it to be 5 Star, but only sell the essentials.
Yeah, if you want to be 5 Star, but not 5 Star, basically, it's for someone. It's where you went to buy stuff that wasn't supporting 5 Star.
And also just like cheaper for them to not hold that much inventory. Looks like Hookah on Mars is still up,
Yeah.
and they have copyright for 2018.
All right, why don't you buy something?
Oh, maybe I should. They have the Retro Harmony, which is way newer. That means their website's probably still active.
That bowl's 2 years old.
That bowl's 2 years old.
Yeah.
Well, even then, but like he stopped.
He stopped making them and then remade them for a while.
No. Hookah on Mars stopped being basically a thing in like 2015.
No, it wasn't 2015. It was late 20.
Really?
It was late 2016. Early
Let's see.
2017.
I just want to see if there's still stuff.
There might be. From what I heard, he had family issues and he had to sell the site. Basically, he was letting other people run it or something, and like orders weren't going out for like months at a time. But they were such a small vendor that it didn't really affect people to the extent that like Hookah Heroes is doing now.
Yeah, they were like the go-to for the Reddit Discord though.
For a while, yeah. There's a question for you on Twitch.
Thoughts on stuff? He's a nice guy. I think he trolls too much. That's about it. Those are my thoughts. He's knowledgeable too.
That's all I got. I don't get on the Discord enough.
Oh, on topic of websites, Ultimate Hookah, I'm not 100% sure, but they started selling a lot of their stuff at like ridiculous prices. I'm pretty sure they're eventually going to close.
I don't know about that, but from what I heard with the B2 stuff, he was just like, they weren't moving. He wanted to get them out of his inventory, basically. As far as he was selling those Reapers for dirt cheap. I don't know why.
Yeah, he was selling them for really cheap.
Thoughts on Kyle? Kyle needs to change his fucking avatar.
Keemstar photo. I didn't know who Keemstar was.
Dude, so
I said, that's a nice beard you got there.
So Mike, his picture was Sarkis for a while, and Mike got on the Discord server. He's like, "Why the fuck is Sarkis in this?" and left instantly. It was fucking Mike.
Oh.
He was like, "Why is Sarkis on this?" and just left immediately. It was fucking hilarious.
What bowl am I smoking? Not your bowl. It would have been good if this was a shorter show, but I picked my Phalian over yours just because it will go a little bit longer.
What is
it? I did use it like 3 or 4 times. Wait, Mo and I just did a trade.
Oh, okay. Right on. Mo, why don't you trade me anything, you little bitch?
Yeah. He's been using my bowl. Do you know what bowl I gave him? I had accidentally bought... Okay, so it was on the Hookah trade. It was a Tangiers Pico, and it was this exact color. I have 2 of them, you know?
Yeah, I remember that.
So I accidentally bought the exact same one, and then I said, wow, now I have 2. I thought the color was super sick, so I bought it. It was like $12. But now I traded my old one to him, because it's a little bit smaller. This one's a little bit bigger.
Mo, I will trade you all of the B2 mouthpieces you want in the world. As many as you want, or whatever you want.
Oh, I want one.
Dude, I had like... He sends me like 10 bags of these, and I'm like, I can't even use 1 bag of these, dude.
Can you send me a bag? You can send it in like an envelope. It should be like $1.
No, because you have to do like... It's like $1, because you have to do like 5 stamps or whatever. But yeah, I can send you some. But yeah, this is
I've been using this one. My 5-star.
Open question time. If you have any questions, it's a good time to ask. I'll give you 2 cents. That doesn't even cover the shipping. Feels bad, man.
Yeah. This episode was kind of
scuffed.
on the spot.
Yes, very very on the spot. As
But yeah, I hope we gave you a okay overview of the major websites, along with websites you can trust.
we will be doing some Smash streams, won't we?
Are we?
We should.
I will kick your ass.
No, you won't. I'll play Greninja.
You won't even touch me.
I'll play Greninja and just win.
I'll play Bayo.
Oh God. Next reviews for each of us. You're doing that hose, aren't you?
Yeah, I gotta take pictures of this today because I'm going to Puerto Rico, and I posted a picture on Instagram saying that I was going to. So I'm actually going to take pictures today. Maybe I'll even post it tomorrow. Ooh, what's got there?
Fumari Mochaccino. That's my next review. The one I've been working on for like literally a month now. I might just scrap it and do a fucking picture review if I'm feeling up to it. We'll see. Yeah, that's my next review. I don't know if I want to do a picture. I've got a bunch of Sir Bentley to review as well. I just haven't been reviewing much lately.
Yeah, I said I was gonna do one, but
Is it that No, Mochaccino's solid. I
messed up the video.
Yeah, so I was shooting it and I shot the entire thing. Then I realized my mic was off. Then I went to turn my mic on and I went to reshoot it and my camera died and all of my backup batteries were dead. So I was like, fuck it. And I just haven't shot since then. That was like a month ago. Yes, lemon cake is great. I love lemon cake.
Lemon cake is good. Lemon marmalade is good.
Yeah, I just smoked that the other day actually. The lemon marmalade, that was very solid. The other one I was really surprised with iced cranberry. That was actually super good.
I'm gonna try iced blueberries. Maybe tomorrow.
I think I have that like a stash with the rest of my stuff. Yeah, I've been impressed with Sir Bentley overall so far. I just need to actually get through it. Best flavor is peach. I have peach. That's one I need to
think
try.
I have peach too. I got like a little bit of water in my hose, I guess, and it's on my. It's like coating my lips. Not a fan.
I'll smooch it off you. You got this.
In completely unrelated news, my one of my favorite beers had to change their name. Of not the company, but the beer specifically.
Which one?
Terrapin.
Oh, dude. So Terrapin, that's where my dad lives. He lives in Athens, Georgia. That's where that's where it's made. So like the first beer I ever had was Terrapin.
Terrapin, yeah. They changed this one, which was High Five IPA, and they changed it to Up High IPA.
Really?
Yeah, they just recently changed it because they had a copyright on it, and it turns out another beer company also had that same copyright for some reason, and they won. So
that sucks. Yeah, like their Good to Go is like my fucking favorite beer. I love that shit. I've got some of that in the fridge right now.
Terrapin's solid. I don't even like peanut butter, but they have this peanut butter.
Yeah. I don't remember the name of it, but I've had it. My dad is friends with some of the people that work there, so he just has like fridges at his garage full of fucking Terrapin.
I just had this beer that's from Florida. It was peanut butter and jelly. But the jelly was raspberry, and it was great.
Peanut butter shisha. There's actually, I think it's Hookah or Hookah Freak. They actually have a decent peanut butter.
They have one, and then the non-tobacco Heaven Leaf?
Yes.
They have one, right?
Yeah, it's peanut brittle or something like that. It might have just been actual peanuts. I don't remember, but it was something like that, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if we have much more to say. Do you want to just call it here and a few minutes early?
Yeah, we can.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Scuff stream. If you guys have any ideas for the next show, let us know. We've got one more, and then we're going to start bringing on guests to the show. We want to have Mason on. I want to have the guys from AM Hookah on at some point. So next show will be our last one of just us before we start bringing other people on. And then we're going to start interchanging them where I think every two, we're going to have people on the show. And that'll be pretty fun.
It's a bit hard to come up with good ideas that you can talk about. It's not hard to come up with the idea. It's hard to come up with an idea you can talk about for like an hour.
Yep. But yeah, so we're going to call here. Thank you guys for commenting. I love you, all three of you that have commented today. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will catch you guys in 2 weeks when we're back. You guys have a great night.